Sanya, a 13-year-old curious city girl studying in class 8. Mummy, Sanya's mother, who facilitates them in understanding different concepts. Kabir, Sanya's 14-year-old brother, who helps her contemplate things and perform various activities.
Kabir, get up. I have an idea.
Let me sleep.
Come on, Kabir. It is second Saturday. And since we have a holiday today, we can go to the planetarium.
To the planetarium?
Yes, you have already studied some things about the planets and stars last year. I am studying about them now. I'm curious to know more, and it would be great to know more about the plants in the planetarium.
Okay then, I will get ready. We will all have breakfast and then go. Do fetch the water bottle.
Yes, Kabir, I will. I will also ask Mummy to get ready. There is it. We have reached the planetarium.
Now kids, let me remind you that planetarium is a public place and here we should not talk in loud voices. Let us keep our voices as low as possible.
Yes, Mummy. Let me take my book out. You know, Kabir, the first section in the book is about the moon. Can we please go to the section where they discuss the moon?
Yes, let us go.
Wow, this is beautiful. This image of moon looks almost real.
Looking at the moon, Sanya, can you tell me in which phase is it in?
Let me think. I think it is in the phase between first quarter and the full moon. Absolutely right. Our teacher taught this in our class. Friends, can you name the other phases of moon? You may take 2 minutes to think about it. New, first quarter, gibbous, full, third quarter, crescent.
Sanya, come.
Let us watch this video. Okay. This is an absolutely fantastic video. It describes how the moon rotates around its own axis while revolving around the Earth's axis.
Yes, which is why at any given point of time,
We only see half side of the moon.
also, depending upon where the moon is on the Earth's axis,
And how much sun's light it is reflecting.
we can see that much part of the moon.
Also, I know that it takes about 29.53 days for the moon to revolve around the Earth. Meaning, if we see a full moon today exactly after 29.53 days, which is a month's time, we would see a full moon again.
That is correct.
A quick quiz for you, Kabir. Tell me names of at least 3 festivals that are based on different phases of moon. You have 10 seconds to answer.
That's Diwali, Guru Purnima, Eid and Buddha Purnima. How's that for an answer?
You did well, Kabir. You did very well.
What's interesting is that The poets and the astronomers have completely different perspective on the moon.
Yes, the poets use words like soft, beautiful and calming to describe the moon. But in reality, moon has a pretty rough and tough surface.
That's right, Sanya. Look at this picture.
It shows that there are mountains as big as that on Earth and there are many craters too, which are created when other celestial objects like asteroids and meteoroids collide with the lunar surface. Wouldn't it be great if we could actually go to moon?
It might happen. Tesla and NASA are both trying to find out if moon can be made into a habitat for humans. If that becomes possible, then we can buy a ticket to moon and go there.
That would be fantastic. Friends, do you know what NASA and Tesla are? The National Aeronautics and Space Administration was founded by the United States government. Its mission is to pioneer space exploration, scientific discovery and aeronautics research. Do ask your friends and teacher about what all Tesla has done in the space of aeronautics. Mummy, we are going to the star section. When you are done seeing the moon section, do come to us.
Okay.
Among all the stars in the sky, I like the pole star, or like lot of people call it, the North Star, the best.
Why so?
Because it is easy to find as the axis of the earth is pointed almost directly at it. Our teacher at school said before compass was invented, sailors and travelers would see the North Star and understand the direction of their travel.
That is true. You know, the current North Star's name
Is Polaris.
as the Earth's axis changes every 20 to 25,000 years. The North Star also changes. The next star that would become the North Star is said to be Vega.
That is an interesting fact. Friends, can you tell me how is the distance measured between celestial beings like Earth and stars? You can take 2 minutes for the same. Yes, the right answer is light years. We can measure the distance in terms of kilometers too, but that would be too complicated to speak about. That is why light that has been measured to have a speed of 3 lakh kilometer per second is said to take 8.3 minutes to reach the Earth from Sun. How long do you think it will take to reach Jupiter? Ask your teacher about it.
Sanya, now we can go to the section where they talk about the constellations.
Yes, I'm really confused about this. Should we ask Mummy to help us understand this?
Yes, of course, my understanding of the constellations is also a bit sketchy. Look, Mummy's coming to us. Mummy, will you help us understand about the constellations? Of course. Let us go to the section first. Mummy, what is the significance of understanding the constellations? A couple of 100 years ago, when calendars and watches were not yet invented, people kept track of time through observing moon, sun and stars and understand the nature. A lot of farmers use this technique even now to predict if they will receive rains anytime soon or not. To simplify the understanding of stars, they connected them with images and created a concept of constellations.
This is interesting, but at the same time confusing. The Ursa Major is called the Great Bear, but it looks nothing like a bear. It looks like a dipper though, which is why it is also called the Big Dipper.
Learning about stars takes a lot of time and patience. Do you know that people who want to learn about stars have a hobby for the same? Can you tell me what the name of that hobby is?
I will pass this one.
Stargazing. There are a lot of books available to learn about stars and study about constellations.
I think I want to be a stargazer. I'm going to borrow some books from the library and learn about it.
That is great thoughts, Anya. I'm feeling very hungry, kids. Can we eat lunch at the canteen, then come back to see the other planets?
Yes, I'm hungry too. All this excitement and thinking has made me very hungry.
Let's go.
We learnt in this chapter, Moon is a satellite of Earth. It revolves around the periphery of Earth, which takes about 29.53 days to complete. The lunar cycle, where the moon keeps changing, is called phases of moon. The phases of moon occurs because the moon reflects the light of the sun. So depending on where the moon, the earth and the sun are on their respective axes, we can only see the lighted portion of the moon. The North Star or pole star is the one that is very close to the Earth's axis, which is why even though the other stars appear to move from east to west, the North Star doesn't appear to move at all. The North Star also changes in the vast time period of the Earth. The star that is called the North Star for Earth is Polaris. After 20 to 25,000 years, when the Earth wobbles a bit and shifts its axis, Vega will be the next North Star. The amount of time calculated to reach from one place to other is said in terms of light years. Light has been measured to have a speed of 3 lakh km per second and is said to take 8.3 minutes to reach the Earth from Sun. Constellations are a collection of stars which may be at very different lengths from each other but appear to form an image. Before humans invented watches and calendars, these were studied to predict the weather. In the current times, a lot of people do stargazing as a hobby and study stars.